Hi.
Hi.
That is off. Come in.
Do you mind if I will be filming the process?
No, it's fine. The only thing, if you can try to put this place on any social media, then it's
Alright.
fine.
Hi.
Sorry again for that dress. I am
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
completely out of yes. So, well, I guess we met in the department of Ivano.
Probably
And
did.
Federica.
Call me Alex or Arek, how it suits you.
And this is the pack.
Yeah, I thought actually
we
only
can,
one.
Well, no.
Do you want a coffee or anything?
No, thank you. Just a glass of water.
Yeah, you bet.
Others of them. Oh, they stop fairly fast, but
Yeah.
You know why? I'll explain why.
You ignore them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I don't...
I know, I've been telling you that for 2 years. Anything we should do? Now that you're here?
Right now, no.
No.
We'll just
The usual.
talk a little bit,
Sure.
let them calm down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you some things right away.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
No, you don't want to bring it
You
in.
can just
You're
bring it
sitting
in.
around.
So can you please tell me about what you would like to work on?
so mostly is the, I guess, is the fact of being able to not do this and then jumping right in another place.
Alright.
So knowing the space is the personal space part. Is the and then the a bit. I mean, you can see it goes around and eventually will stop. But yeah,
Be careful with your.
and a bit of whining. If we can avoid the whining, that's also
It's a lot of
because it's he can go on like asking for attention for hours
yeah.
until basically he pees them off.
So the small dogs, they bark. And that's annoying.
Yeah.
But they usually stop. Whereas he's very persistent. And mostly with his attention.
With my-
When I'm home alone with him, I don't, he's a normal dog with me.
Yeah.
Like he chills out, there's not much of anything.
Yeah.
But when this guy is at home, he
He's the
can.
source of the excitement.
Yeah, that's a lovely way of putting it. So if he interacts with him, if he interacts with them, or me, that is not, or it's not that it's not allowed, but he needs to be part of it.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
All the time.
Yeah.
And that usually results in like whining.
So right
if there's
now-
anything.
When he's like standing like this with you, can you just slightly just push him away to let him know that you don't want him to come and
yeah.
possess you? You know? Just to let him know that this is my personal space. So you just start right there, you know? Just ask him for a meter distance.
But then I have to get close to him.
No,
No,
if
when
he
he gets
comes.
close.
When he comes.
You don't have to come
Yeah.
to him and then push him away.
No.
If he comes to you, especially if he leans on you, you tell him, give me distance.
Yeah, because he leans. Or
Yeah.
like he's very
Yeah, it's very on
physical.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And that's basically first step. Before we start asking him to leave the baby alone when we
Yeah.
play, he has to be calm. He has to first learn to when we're just standing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give us distance.
Yeah, because he doesn't care about the baby if it's not with him.
no.
Or he doesn't care when he's with me.
Yeah.
Like that's not the problem. It's only
Alright. And I see that when he gets excited, he starts to also bully the other dogs.
yeah, he like tries to like rile everyone up,
Yeah.
I think. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they really don't like it. They come to you to kind of
Yeah, they
So you
don't like
protect them.
the because when there's a paw,
yeah.
then it's like
Yeah, but he does it only when there is like overexcitement and is basically is lost, or it's the same when we are out. When he gets excited, we like everybody to get excited with him.
Yeah.
Which is fairly easy for some, but not for everyone.
For you. Very easy for you.
Yeah, but I mean,
You are good.
Yeah. He basically needs to control his emotion.
yeah,
And he's a little bit like stressed, you know, because all of this situation. That's why he's whining. That's why he's yawning. So for example, when you have guests or anybody who comes
Yeah.
to your home, you have to kind of have a ritual controlling all 3 dogs. And it's not only about you. You have to also control the
Yeah,
2.
sure.
Because it's not like we're only going to control you and they 2 can do
No, of
whatever
course
they
not.
want.
No, because we're having a problem with that now because I don't like him on the couch now that he's around. But then sometimes the girls, I think, jump on the couch to kind of get away from him.
Yeah.
And then I have a hard time like pushing them down because
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad.
yeah.
But then I feel bad because they're being treated differently than he is.
Yeah. You have to treat them all
Yeah, the
equally.
same.
Otherwise, you show that these dogs are more important
Better,
than
yeah,
you.
exactly, yeah. So, Ulla.
Lala's on the other side.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't see her jump.
But with the software, we can work a bit later. So
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
we will put some basic boundaries.
Sure.
And then I will just explain a little bit about generally, you know, how to treat them, how to change your mindset, your attitude towards them, so that you can have better control generally. So that's really good. And you can also, when you're sitting down, dogs are more likely to come, and then you can just stand and push, and then again sit down, and then again push. So he does a repetitive motion, and every time gets a response at the moment where he does the wrong thing, you know? He approaches, he gets the response, he realizes I cannot approach.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he gives nothing out of it. But am I wrong? I don't think you're supposed to do that with your hand.
You can do it with the hand as well if you do it right.
Yeah, because I think
With body language is more, it's easier to understand. If you use your hands, he might think that you're playing with him. So if I do with the hand, it has to be such a motion that he does not misinterpret it to a play or a cuddle.
And I think
Yeah.
you say that as well, that he basically, like Atlas thinks anything is affection.
Yeah.
So he will, I think he would rather be in the way and get like physically pushed than not get like any attention. So I say that all the time, that sometimes like he just stands in the way.
Yeah.
And like pushing him just makes him think like, oh yeah,
They're playing
good
with
job.
him.
Yeah, kind
They
of.
notice
So,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's demanding attention from you. You have to kind of explain to him that he cannot come and demand attention from you, or when you have guests, he cannot come to them and demand attention from them. When people will invite him, then he can come and we will pet you. But when we don't want to interact with you, you cannot demand from us.
No.
And that's why we're gonna set you as people who are controlling the situation all the time. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that.
Yeah.
So now they calm down a bit. So for example, can you one more time explain, let's focus on one thing for today, because we have very limited time. What would you like me to show you how to work on certain issue that you have?
I think mostly is the personal space part,
Personal space.
right?
Yeah.
Is the fact of like being able to not have him all in our face all the time, because that is the main, one of the main points.
Yeah. So see,
No?
for example, right
Yeah.
now,
No, is there something different?
No, I think it like ties together with sometimes I get the impression that he fully thinks that he's equal to us. Like he thinks he's a human. So like he walks in the door first, he pushes for, I mean he thinks he can ask for anything and then keep asking until he gets it.
okay, but for example, a new person is coming.
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
this example. The first, who met me first
Yeah.
in the house?
Yeah, but that's I mean, yes.
It's like,
It's
you
always
give him the authority,
Yeah.
and then you expect him to behave as if
To be
you are the one. in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to show him just generally in your daily life that he's not the one taking decisions. He's not the one who can demand something from them or from you
No.
or from anybody who comes here. He has to be calm. these things you have to demand on every single step in order for in the challenging situations with a baby or something like that, so that when you do demand from him, it's normal from him. It's not something extraordinary that you're demanding.
Yeah, for sure.
So, for example, now, is it going to be more challenging from him if you sit on the sofa?
No, I think it's the same.
Is the same?
100%. The more people or dogs you're around, the more challenging it is.
Because right now you're kind of divided. 50-50.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're all there, and now you just can watch how I'm going to put him on his place.
See, he basically does this.
Yeah. So what I will do is I will come, and I will just like you would stand up and body block him. I'm just gonna do it now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just body block him, and I don't push him away. I just stand there. So that
No.
if I stand like this, you would like to move away, right?
Yes.
Because it's kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
So I just showed him with body language that he needs space. And now I put him at his place. This is too close, for example. I will now move his place here so that there is more distance.
Okay.
But can you see now he's looking at me the way he's looking at me? Because I just showed him that I'm controlling situation here. And he's whining because he wants to get up and go. I didn't tell him anything, I didn't do, he's like seeing me for 2 minutes, right? I just calmly came and I took this space away from him.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to provoke him every single time to get up and try to do the same again to get my point through.
Okay.
Because I cannot explain to him by words, so I have to be consistent in what I'm demanding, and then he will get it over time. So for example, now he is interested in something there, I will just distract him and just block him from moving from here. Okay? So just body block. And also these dogs, for example, again, the situation with why is this dog then allowed to be here, right? So we kind of want to put them, dogs for themselves, people for themselves. And then when people want to interact, they will invite you.
Yeah.
So I'll do the same. I'll just put my foot like this, and then he will move away. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but they have much more like independence compared to him.
Yeah.
They're a bit more.
See, he wants to go there.
Dogs.
I just tell him. You don't, for example, the other dogs are there doing their thing.
Yeah.
But you'll be there.
But that's the same also when, let's say now I stand up, right? And then I go, and looks like he's gonna follow me. So it's the same.
Now sit down, and again get up, and again leave. Now again. I will put him just all the way to his place. Now try that again. So repetitive motion in order to let him understand what is it that we want. And see, when I put him, I show him a certain sign. So that next time when he gets better at this, he gets up, I don't have to go there and body block, I can just do this, he will understand what it means.
Yeah.
Then over time, first we demand a certain behavior and we make him do it. And then at a certain point, he's going to understand what it is we want. The message will get through. And he will try hard to do it. And at these moments, we will start to reinforce, and we're going to use food. So we're not going to like use the food to lure him here, because then he will not understand why is he going there. He will just follow food.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Here we are giving him message. When people get up and go when there is the baby, just don't follow them.
Yeah.
That's it. If you don't do it, we will reward that behavior. If you will be calm, we will reward it. We will come and we will pet you, or we will come and we will give you food.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but that is, I mean, the rewarding part is not a big deal. It's a big problem because he finds anything like rewarding. Any interaction with him is rewarding.
Yeah,
basically.
and since he values, we are kind of restricting your interaction with him, and he values that. You can use it as a reward, not necessarily food.
Yeah.
But again, that has to be properly dosed. So if he doesn't again go into excitement.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you kind of do the luring, like, so if he's at the table and we're eating, then...
Yeah, I put him away with food. I mean, I push him away with food.
Yeah, but in the way that you say go to bed, and then
Yeah.
you give him food, and then he gets back up and he goes over there, so you're like rewarding him for standing over there and going to bed. And then he gets up, right?
So the bed would be better to move it there.
Yeah, because we're kind of explaining him, give us distance, right?
Stretch.
So if it's
Yeah.
close, it's going to be more difficult
Yeah,
to get much food. If we put it here on the opposite side, it will be easier. Plus, you will have more time. So if he already got up and reached to sleep, he already self-reinforced.
Yeah, so more time for him to get up already.
Because the goal is to get here. So if he stood up and he's already here, he got his goal.
Yeah.
And then you
Sure.
move him away. But while he's getting up, you have the time to react before he gets to the goal.
Okay.
This way he never gets to the goal and realizes that he cannot reach.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so when you're not here, he would get up instead and body block him in the same way and
Yeah.
sit back down.
Even if I had the baby on my hands. And, only
you
the
can
baby,
use one hand. Can you use one hand?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you just show him, click and you show him with your. So you got up. Yeah, exactly. You put him to his place with your body. Yes.
And then you click again.
You click to show the hand so that he associates the hand with staying in that spot. That means kind of wait, but without words.
Yeah.
First we do without words. Later when he will be good, then we can couple word so that he realizes this word means this behavior, and then you will not have to do anything to say. But ideally you don't even want to use a word.
No,
Ideally,
because
you
right
want
now
him
there
to-
are a lot of words.
Yeah. You want to basically I don't talk to him, right? Now he's really chilling.
Yeah, he's
No,
actually
but this is very surprising.
yeah.
Because this is...
Now he's really relaxing.
It's super nice.
Just because I limited him, if he goes, he sniffs, he's interested in this and that, he will not have the time to relax.
No.
But if he's in this spot, he will relax, he has nothing to do, right?
Yeah, we've talked about that before because sometimes I think that he's super stressed because sometimes he seems as if it's like his job to control everything. So he seems super stressed out that he has all these tasks that we haven't given him.
And we want to tell him, hey, don't worry.
You're a dog.
We got it.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Can we use the same also when people arrive?
Yeah, exactly. This, like body block, is to control him, but in a way so that he understands some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But best is to do exercises. So when guests come, it's difficult because you have to spend time with your guests
that's
and you
too
cannot like spend 20-30 minutes explaining to him, hey, be at your place.
No.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to provoke him in a situation where you have the time.
Yeah, but we can always use your mom for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
So you invite people with the intent to train the dog.
Yeah.
And then when the real guests come, you have to spend only 1 minute or 2 minutes to get him
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the things I show you, you have to have it in your routine. Like, you don't have to specifically dedicate time for it. When you have the baby, you can just, you know, if you sit down and then you move, he's going to react. Then you just put him back to his place.
And then I guess it's the same if we put him down on the floor and then he gets closer, then we push him away.
Does he love food?
Yeah.
Can you give me some food? I will show you how, if he tries to get to the food, how I would let it go. You do the same with the
I have the box of his daily
Just
food.
his regular food.
Yeah, I didn't have lunch yet.
So again, I'm not gonna let him. So now he's not following you, but he still gets up, right?
Yeah.
Why? Nobody told you, so don't go.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's not your job. How do you know?
So first, I will put some here, and then I will show him it. And this is actually food. Does he have?
No.
So now I'm going to use the same way. Just forward. So if, for example, if he's waiting for food like this and he gets food in this state, then you're reinforcing
Yeah, if he's whining.
this whining and this stress. He will get to the food if he, just like before, lays down, puts his head, relaxes.
Yes, if he
Then-
gives up completely.
Not gives up, but he does just the behavior that we want to see him do.
Yeah.
We say, there is something good, do you want to get it?
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
It's not just making him give up. Just explaining to him that by whining and by stressing and by being tense, you're not going to get what you want. Okay, so I just showed him a couple of times, and now he will not try. And then I'll put it here, and then again. Wait until he makes a mistake. every his step, like he didn't even get up, but he was doing this.
Thinking
right?
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like crawling to it slowly. I show him, and slowly he will relax.
Yeah.
I will put it even closer. See, now he looks at me and doesn't whine. I can give him one. I'm showing him slowly the steps.
Yeah,
So
without
not
it being like
Yeah.
buffet.
Yeah, I'm showing him the steps. Oh, you didn't whine. You're not focusing on the thing. You
Yeah.
give me attention. You look for direction from me.
Mm-hmm.
You get something. So slowly, I explain to you.
And then I guess it's the same with the baby.
Yeah,
Put him down. I mean, if he's down, then
you use the same kind of technique. Yeah, just provoke him. Just
Yeah.
make him to do that mistake in order to show him once again.
Yeah.
To solidify it.
No whining. So when can you move in?
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
but can you use the same when he whines like obsessively?
So, in what situations does he whine obsessively?
Basically, if we go there,
Is this like obsessive or is it more?
no, it can be more. But this is actually one. This is 80% of
Yeah.
obsessive, I would say.
But
Yeah, so I mean he whines if the small dogs are outside.
Yeah, but that is difficult to. I mean, if the small dogs are outside, you can see them and then he whines. But I think mostly it's when we are there
Yeah, okay.
and then he's looking at the gate and try to and why I'm not allowed in, right? And he does this basically.
so, when you feed him, you need to have a ritual where you demand patience from him.
Yes.
That will. So you want to do exercises that generally explain to him the concept of patience. Be patient and you will get what you want. But do this and you will not. And it will take time for him to learn this. Because you didn't do it in the beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh. I'm very careful.
So it's also a good idea to have a collar on him. So you can like gently grab him and then lead him where you want. But now I will have to use again the same pattern. Just push him away and then. And I shouldn't give up. Like I have to be able to sit and listen to him whining for 2 hours if that's what it is.
Yes. And then I guess I mean if we are there and he's whining outside, is the idea of coming back and pushing him away. The same way.
Sorry, just a second, because I want to catch a moment where he will be not whining, and then I will allow it. Okay, let's go. So, he was not completely not whining, but it was less and less and less.
Yes.
So you slowly guide him.
Yeah.
You explain to him, okay, lay down, put your head down, wait for it, relax, and then I will allow you.
Mhm.
Sorry that I interrupted you.
No, I was saying. I mean, let's say that we are in the another room, in the bedroom, right? And then he whines outside. I will get out, and push him to bed.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you because if he comes here and then he stares, he's going. He wants to get there and he cannot get there and
Yeah.
he cannot get there. Anxiety starts to build
Yes.
up, and then starts to whine and whine.
Yeah, and the anxiety level builds up in
Exactly.
half a second.
So the moment you react is when first you put him here before you go there.
Yeah.
Okay, the same. You are saying we're going there, you stay here, and then you go there. As soon he gets up, you turn around and you tell him, no, don't get up.
Yeah.
So you don't let him to get there, wait, understand that he cannot get through, and then start whining.
Mhm.
You explain to him that you just don't get up from here to begin with. So
Yes.
you block it at the level 0.
Yeah.
Before he even starts.
Yes.
And then
But this is not a command where he's free to do whatever he wants. I mean,
This
in
is-
principle, I don't care the fact that he stays in bed. If we are not here, he can go around, right?
he can go around. But in the beginning, you have to get the message through, right?
Okay.
You cannot explain to him, you know, you can go around, but you cannot
Don't
go
worry.
there and whine.
So the
in
message
beginning,
is-
yeah, we just restrict him, explain to him that you have to just stay, don't follow us.
Yeah.
And then over time, when he gets better, you will once in a while see, is he getting up to come to you or is he going there? If he
Yes.
goes there, then you don't react.
No.
And then slowly he will understand, I can walk around freely, but I cannot just go there and
Yeah.
stand on.
Yeah, it's the same with the couch that if we are not sitting there, then he can just go on the couch. But when we are in
Yeah,
the
that
car,
we
then
don't
he
care
moves.
about.
That was fast. He got it very fast.
Yeah, except for when you're there.
Yeah, or when he's
He doesn't
excited.
go on the couch at all when we are on the couch.
No,
when
but
you're on the couch, he thinks.
sometimes he tries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, now we're sitting, and he's also sitting fine, right? I can also just give him
Mhm.
just explain to him, yeah, that's what we want from you.
Yeah. And I guess I shouldn't get in his space. I mean, I'm not allowed to sit there.
You are. Why not? You
If
can
he's
sit
being
there.
fine, I guess.
If it's fine. Okay, so that is not his space where
In
nobody
fact,
gets.
it's best if you want your personal space here,
Hmm.
then when you want to pet him,
Yeah.
don't ask him to come here and pet here.
No, I go there.
But go there and pet him. So
Okay.
he associates this spot with your love,
Yeah.
not this
Yeah.
spot with your love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. I thought that was his space where he's not. I mean, where that is his space. Instead, is actually this is still my
no,
space.
this is all your space.
Yeah.
Okay, you just gave him this spot.
Yeah.
And because if you're like very careful not to come near him, he can become protective of this space.
Yes.
Then you are not able to come here.
Yeah.
He can also start to react.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. Like right now, ideal situation. I immediately give.
Yeah.
Because he's not whining. He put his head down and he's relaxed.
Okay. Yeah. So it would be better to feed him part of the food like this in the evening rather than in the bowl.
Yeah,
Right.
the more exercises you have, the more food you're gonna need, and yeah, you just feed him as exercise.
Yeah.
Make him
It's
work
not a
for
big
you.
deal for weight-wise, but.
No.
But when you generally feed him from a bowl, demand patience from him.
Yeah, that is. I mean, normally that is not. I mean, he has one of these slow food, a slow bowl.
Yeah, but I mean, before you allow him to get to the food.
Yeah, but that is fine.
Yeah,
That is that in 90% of the time he gets the command to go and eat.
how
so
fast?
How fast he eats or how fast
No,
he?
how fast? How long time does he wait?
Oh no, he can wait. He can wait to a point where he makes a puddle of jewel on the floor.
In minutes, how much is that?
He can wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Even 1 minute.
But I mean, he can wait a minute.
He can wait as long as it takes. Okay, so you can tell him to sit and wait, and then he waits as long as it takes to pour the food and pour water over it.
Alright.
And then he sits there, and then you say that's cool.
Yeah,
And then
but I can also make him wait.
You have to make him wait. The more time you make him wait, the better.
Yeah.
Again, that will be an exercise that teaches him patience.
I mean, I can putting the treats on his paws and wait. We did last week.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
trick. And
Yeah.
when I say wait, he, for